Hi everyone, it's Michelle from Craft with MV. Today we'll be making this card with the new Ombre inks. I'm using the Summer Sherbet stamp set for the balloons. The sentiments I got off the Sky's the Limit celebration stamp set, which is no longer available, but that's where I got those. In case you have that set. The inks, of course, are the new Ombre stamping pads. I have Bermuda Bay and Calypso Coral. I'll show you what they look like. You'll see them in a second anyway. But they're Ombre, which is nice. That means they go from dark to light, or light to dark, whichever way you look at it. I'm also using Soft Sky and Bermuda Bay. I'm using my Winka Stella. I'm using Bermuda Bay card base, 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. A piece of Calypso Coral at 5 1/4 by 4, and then a shimmering white piece at 3 3/4 by 5. And scraps. I popped the balloons up besides stamping them on. I already cut these out, but I use scrap shimmer white paper for these. Okay, and then I fussy cut them out. And I also use the Bermuda Bay stitched ribbon and dots and all that stuff. Okay, so why don't we get started? I don't know if you can see, but I kind of just did masking to make it look like clouds. So we'll start with that. Put this off to the side. We'll get that to start. And we're going to do that in the Soft Sky. So you just tear a piece of paper, however, and you're going to move it around as you do the sponging to give it that look of sky. So let's put the pad here and go ahead and start. So just kind of hold it and go in circles around the edge of the paper. You could see, so I'm going to move it maybe a little more this way, just to kind of give it little different shapes, the clouds. Oops, sorry, I hit the camera. I don't have a big place, I don't have a craft room where I could set things up, which I would love to have one day, but unfortunately it's not the case right now. I think I told you guys I am a caregiver for a loved one, and so that's what I do. I don't have a lot of time to do what I would love to do, which is this. And then keep working your way down, and kind of like I said, keep moving it to get different looking clouds. You can flip it over and do this. Okay, once you have that done, if you feel any area looks a little too white, like some of these edges, just kind of sponge it, soften it up. But at least you have your defining lines of clouds and the edges. Okay, there you go. You have, I don't know if you can see this, I'll bring it a little closer, but you can see how it looks like little puffy clouds now. I'm also going to be sponging the edges now. I always forget to do that. So I'm using the Bermuda Bay ink pad to just sponge the edges. Oh, I'm sorry. Again, I'm doing it off screen. Kind of new to this stuff, so okay, there you go. Okay, so that's what the Soft Sky and Bermuda Bay inks were used for. Now, let me get those out of the way. Now we're going to be using the balloon stamp from the Summer Sorbet set and placing our balloons on. So here's the Ombre ink. So you're just going to kind of, I don't know, I tap and move it a little bit because I don't really like the lines so much. Okay, and this is going to be underneath the other one, so it doesn't need to be as good. So, okay, place that on. Oh, messed up a little bit. Oh, well. Okay. So put our ink away. Okay, now we're going to do it with the Calypso Coral. Same thing, different colors. Okay, this one I'll place over here. Okay, we're done with the inks. Now, oh, you know what? I need the Bermuda Bay again. Totally forgot. Okay, now we're going to, in Bermuda Bay, we're going to stamp our sentiment. This one, I did the Sky's the Limit, but I need a happy birthday card. So this time I'm going to stamp it in happy birthday. I'm going to stamp happy birthday. Okay. And the happy birthday is also from the Sky's the Limit set. I think I mentioned that. Okay. So I'm going to take a piece of ribbon and just put that off to the side here. I'll just use my SNAIL to hold it down. Okay, I'm going to place this on my base. Okay, now we're going to put this on the base right away. We'll finish it up. It's really quite an easy card to make. And I think it looks fun. And it's summertime and the bloom festivals are going on, so made me think of doing this. Okay. Put that on. I have a bow I already made. Just get my glue dots here. We'll put the glue dot on. There we go. There's my bell. Now, as I said before, originally I stamped it on the card and then I stamped it on my scrap paper to make these extra pieces. I've gone ahead and fussy custom out just to save time. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put Stampin' dimensionals on the back of these. And then, again, just take off the big hands, I'm sorry. And just place it right over the other one. I guess you don't have to stamp it on the card. I just like when you're looking at things, you know, from a side or an angle, there is something underneath. Kind of gives it a, you know, double look. So there we go. The little balloons. I like the new Ombre inks. And hope you like it too. Oh, most important thing, I forgot my Wink of Stella. Normally I would do the Wink of Stella before it's on the card. I would just, I'm just Wink of Stellaing these to give them some color, to give them some little bling there. So I'll do the Wink of Stella. A little shimmer. Okay, now we're done. There you go. I don't know if you can see it on there, the Wink of Stella. But simple card, easy to do and fun to do. Here's another version of the card I made. This time I put mountains in by using old olive ink, but the same technique as I did with the clouds. So I'd like to see that one. Again, I'm going to have all the information below, such as supplies I used, my website if you'd like to order. I'm a demonstrator. If you need a demonstrator, I'd be happy to be a demonstrator. I'll have my blog, link to my blog, which has the full instructions plus the list of supplies in case you wanted to print it out or look at it. I also have a PDF on there that you can print out. Again, I'm a demonstrator. If you need a demonstrator, have a good day and God bless, and I hope you like this. And if you liked it, please subscribe. I appreciate it so much. Again, God bless. Thanks.